Hi everyone, Amy, 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Sorry it's a little dark, I'm in the car. Just left the 24-hour animal hospital. Maybe that's a little better. I'm going to be updating on our newest rescue, Ruby, in just a minute. I just wanted to wait for some people to jump on so I don't have to keep repeating. Give everybody a chance to get on here for the notification. Am I clear? Can you guys see me okay? I don't see any comments yet.
Don't miss the turn.
No.
Let me see if we can see it.
I'm just driving, left the hospital. I don't see any comments, so just waiting to see if anybody pops in. I see there's about 200 people on here. Do you see any comments?
Yeah, so a bit commercially.
Just bear with me.
Yeah, somebody's saying clear.
Clear?
Yeah,
Okay.
clear up here. Okay.
So all I'm going to say is thank God that we brought Ruby into the 24-hour animal hospital. Thank God that we listen to our guts, and we don't wait to save money to bring her to a regular vet tomorrow. We know from experience when we rescue these dogs, when they show signs, we don't take any chances and let them sit. And we are not doctors, but we go on our experience, what we've dealt with in the past. So her limping is because her hip is completely out of socket. The doctor said that is so painful. She has not as much. He said she is the sweetest dog. She has not as much made a whimper with all the pain that she is currently in. And also, she was at the shelter yesterday in a cage all day, all night, with no pain medication whatsoever. It is dark. I'm in the car. So, is that better?
That's better.
It's better. Um, so she was at the shelter all day yesterday, picked up from the street. 0 pain medication was given to her. No x-rays, radiographs, no ultrasound to diagnose her. Thank God we picked her up when we did. Thank God Shelly and I put her in the car and went with our gut, and we agreed, all of us, we cannot wait. So we took her in, and they actually allowed us in the back. They had her on her back. They were doing ultrasound, radiographs on her. She is not pregnant, but when they came out to talk to us, I could tell, I'm like, there's something. Um, she has a dislocated hip. She's going to be put on immediate pain medication. She has blood in her abdomen right now. And I said, could that be caused from some sort of an accident where she got hit by a car? He said it could be. So the plan is immediately, and she's not urinating. She's holding her urine. Her bladder is completely full. Completely full. So I told him we put her down outside. She took a couple steps and laid down. That's due to the hip. Um, she would not do anything. She drank a little bit of water for us. She took a couple little bites of food for us before we got her to the hospital. They've admitted her. She's spending the night, and they are going to have to go in and put the hip back in place with surgery tomorrow. And they're also going to team up with our favorite Dr. Trow in the morning. I already been speaking to Dr. Trow by text, so she's aware of everything that's going on. and they will come up with a plan for tomorrow to see, number one, to get that hip back in place. Number two, to figure out where the blood is coming from. They don't see anything such as a pyometra, which is an infected uterus, because she's not spayed. That's the first thing we asked. So they're going to be doing a lot of different procedures to figure out what's going on with Ruby, again, to see where this blood is coming from. It's not a lot of blood, but there's blood in her abdomen. So she's admitted. They're getting her immediately on pain medication to make her comfortable. And Shelly and I are driving back now. It's 8 o'clock. We've been there for hours waiting. And now we're going to head back to the rescue house. And all we can do now is put it in the doctor's hands and God's hands. I don't have an estimate. Our estimate for just going there tonight was $1,000. They are taking off the charge for reading, sending out the radiographs to be read. I said to the doctor, were you able to read the radiographs? He said, absolutely. I said, well, can you please take that charge off? Because we're going to need it for something else. There's going to be a lot more charges added for the plan for tomorrow. So I have no idea what the cost is going to be for Ruby. But what I am asking from everybody is, listen, what bothers me is people say, I've seen the comments, oh, she's cute, she's easy, she'll get adopted fast because she's a cute looking dog. We don't know what's going on with these dogs internally. We don't know what they've endured. She's completely neglected. She's filthy. Her skin, her coat is very dull. You can just tell her ears are filthy. She has not had a good life. And she's been on the streets. We don't know anything. They can't talk to us. They can't tell us. We didn't know she had a dislocated hip. We didn't know she had blood, free flow blood in her abdomen. So all these things, we don't know what they're going to find out and where it's coming from. But I told him, you need to do what you need to do. We need to fix her and do whatever we have to do. You know us. You know that we're not going to put a dog to sleep because they need treatments that are going to cost in the thousands of dollars. We're going to try to figure out and beg until the cows come in. Because again, I'm going to tell everybody again and again, I know I'm a broken record. I don't care, but I'm going to beg and beg because there's zero pride when it comes to these dogs that you touch and you look them in the eye and they're in pain and you're going to do everything in your power to relieve them from their pain. And if it's a matter of money, you're going to find a way to cover the cost and you're going to do whatever you can. Or, in my opinion, you shouldn't be rescuing a dog. If you're just going to pull a dog and you're going to not follow through with what the dog's needs are because of money, then don't rescue a dog. You should not be in rescue. End of story. It's the same thing when you own a dog and it's your child. And if your dog becomes ill and it needs something, a life-saving procedure or surgery, you're going to do everything. You're going to max out your card. You're going to apply for care credit. You're going to beg and plead. You're going to do everything in your power to help to save your baby. So every dog we touch as a rescue, they're our babies. These are our babies. We love them before we even meet them. When we see their little faces in the shelter, we fall in love. You saw how excited we were waiting for Carol to pull up to the house. We couldn't wait to get our hands on her and to love her. And then here we are, ending up in a 24-hour animal hospital for hours. The second she comes to the rescue house, I think we had her there for 20 minutes before we got into the car and rushed her over. So I'm asking all of you, please, please, please donate something. I see a few people are donating. We raised like 100 here, 200 there. This is going to be in the thousands, just like the parvo puppies. We, were able to save one out of the three. Sadly, the other two didn't make it, not for lack of trying. But if we had done this with Tristan, he wouldn't be here today. So they deserve that chance. So I'm begging all of you to please make a donation, please, for Ruby. Again, I don't know what I'm looking at, what we are looking at to save her, to give her a chance. We will know more in the morning once Dr. Trow gets in there and they have a plan. So please, please, from my heart to yours, please make a donation when I shut this video down. Don't think that $1, $2 is not going to make a difference, because it adds up so quickly when we have our amazing team of supporters pull together. Um, and all I can tell you is there's going to be a lot of prayers going out tonight, because we do believe in prayer. But unfortunately, the prayers is not what saves these dogs, as far as when we are presented, like I've said before, when we're presented with these astronomical vet bills, and we have to come up with the money to save them and give them what they need to give them a chance. We need to be prepared as a 501c3 rescue. So again, we video, we show the photo as the dog is coming in, before the dog comes in. We did the video the second Carol pulled into the rescue house in Loxahatchee. We showed you her coming into the house. We're posting vet bills immediately as we receive them. And again, this is all in a few hours. She's at the hospital. We are just leaving. We're almost back at the rescue house. We should be back in about 10-15 minutes. And now we just have to wait until tomorrow morning to get any updates. So thank you in advance so very much for always being there for us, and for all these babies that only have us. And please, 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 please make a donation for Ruby. Thank you in advance. We promise we'll update you as soon as we have any more information. Right now, all we can say is she's going to be getting pain meds, which I feel so much better, Shelley,
Yeah, so much
that she's going to be getting proper pain med, because she's in so much pain, and she's not even whimpering and letting us know that she's in any kind of pain. She sat in Carol's car for about an hour and 40 minutes or more while she was driving, never whimpered, never, nothing, nothing. I don't know. She's amazing. Even the doctor said, he's like, oh, there's some dogs that are really tough, really tough. He said, this dog is an angel. Thank you for saving her. So let's follow through with our promise to Ruby that we made to save her, and really save her and give her what she needs. Okay, please, and thank you. This is Amy and Shelley signing off. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Good night, everybody.